Welcome, Libra. This is your monthly focus for June 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we get to the energy of the cards, thank you so much for your positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. Thank you so, so much. Now, let's get to you. We start with a fabulous card, the Lovers. So, you could be embracing dreams, ambitions, goals. You could be growing your dreams deeper, giving them stability. This could also be relationships, growing relationships deeper and stronger. And right next to it is Temperance, and it's crossed over by the Page of Pentacles. So I really think that you find your balance through trying new things, new approaches, new ways of doing things, stepping onto new paths. Could be new relationships. Okay, with Temperance here as growing your balance, and the Page of Pentacles is almost like looking into a crystal ball. Starting new paths, new adventures, new wants, new desires. And we have the Eight of Cups, which is also a new path forward. Now, with this card, we're not necessarily closing the door on things, but what has given us love, support, energy before isn't necessarily going to do it going forward. Okay, if I had, and this card has been coming up so much, so I've been saying this over and over, so I hope I'm not repeating myself too much with this card, but for those of you who don't watch me on a regular basis, it's like the child that leaves the parental home. They've grown, they've matured, and now it's time to grow their independence, their dreams. And so they leave the parental home, but now the parental home changes. They don't close the door on the parental home, but it changes in the way it gives support, love, security going forward. So we are going forward in brand new paths to celebrate our creativity, to grow our independence. But things around us will start to shift. Our perception will change of how it gave us support, how it gave us love. And then our underlying energy is the Ten of Cups. So, you know, really, this is your happily ever after. This is going into everything that is coming into place now for you is moving you towards your happily ever after. It's like the doors are being opened for you. Now, this is an undercurrent. This is an energy that you don't act upon, but rather it infiltrates your life. So know, regardless of what you were experiencing today, know that everything is being put into place to move you towards a happily ever after. So the more that you can stay in the now, the more that you can go with the flow, the more that you can accept changes, especially with the Eight of Cups there, showing us that perceptions are going to change on what gave us support before, what gave us love before, what lifted us up before. And so when we have that, you know, when we have Temperance there for our balance, we can really feel like we are out of balance because those supports aren't there in the way they once were. That love isn't there as it once was. So we really have to go with the flow. We really have to stay positive. We really have to understand that God, our angels, our spirit guides, the universe is putting us directly in front of the path we are to walk into our happily ever after. Our overall energy is judgment. Now, when the Judgment card appears, we don't want to make quick judgments. We don't want to be too spontaneous. And I think with the Page of Pentacles crossing over Temperance there, we may feel like we need to go on a new adventure. We just need to drop everything and run. And so Judgment is here to say, think it through. Make the plan. Okay, we don't want to, you know, with this card, we don't want to get caught up in gossip. We definitely don't want to start gossip. We don't want to make our decisions based on a sentence or two that we've heard through the rumor mill. We want to investigate. We want to make sure that the information that we have in how we are going forward, that we are basing our path on, is right. It's true. So we don't want to make quick judgments here. We want to take our time. We want to take the long way. Even though we may feel this month like we want to take the shortcut, we really need to take our time, process things, make sure that we are stepping in the right direction at the right time. We have the Page of Cups. Now, this tells me that you are very spiritually connected this month. This is a beautiful month to talk to your angels, your spirit guides, to God, the universe, and give up your dreams, your desires, what you want. I got a watery eye. Oh my goodness. Maybe it's tears of joy for you. Now, this could also be a time when a mentor comes in to give you the wisdom that you need in order to go forward on your path. You could be the mentor depending on where you are in your life path. But this tells me a very close connection to spirit. And this is opening up to joys in your life, happiness in your life, celebrations in your life. The King of Swords tells me that you are very strong especially when it comes to around mid-month. You start to gain a focus of your path forward. I would think during the first part of the month, you were laying out the plan, and then, it's about implementing the plan. Now, this could be career. This could be new paths in career, absolutely. It could be love. It could be, I don't want to say one area or another in a general reading because we're all walking a different path, but I would say for the majority of you, it would be work, career. And you have to kind of watch this energy because you are very strong. You are very passionate about where you are going, on what you are doing, on what you are creating, what you want to manifest going forward, what goals are in place, and the plan. And so many people can get their feathers ruffled around you, feel like they're left out in the cold, feel like you are like self-centered only on yourself and your goals and your dreams, and nothing else matters. Because it is such a strong energy and we get so hyper-focused on the plan, and nobody's going to push us off that plan. Nobody's going to lead us astray. So the more that we work on making the plan, the new adventure, walking forward in some way, the more that this energy is going to help us come mid-month. Now, how do other people see us? Well, it's the Justice card. So people see us demanding a harmony in our life, a balance in our life. This could be a great joy. Like, people could be attracted to you a lot because you are the symbol of balance, of harmony, of joy. And so people can sense that, and people need that in their life. So I could see you being a beacon for them, being drawn to you because you kind of give that safe haven of there's balance going forward, there's joy going forward. And they see you strong and determined. They don't see you wavering at all this month. It's almost like subconsciously they see you as the portal to their balance, their happiness, their joy. And so expect people to lean on you and want that from you. As we go towards the end of the month and into July, we have the Queen of Cups. So love yourself. First and foremost, love yourself. See the amazing being that you are, the magnificence of you. We have the Moon and the Empress with this. So With the Moon and the Empress being with the Queen of Cups, it's about feeling that balance inside of you, that centered part of you, in order to go forward in new directions, new dreams, new desires. So by month's end, you are very strong and very powerful on where you want to go, what you want to create, who you want to become. And I think the more that you can look towards yourself as this beautiful, magnificent creature, the more you can see your own empowerment, the more beautiful that new path, that new creative path will be for you. It's like you're electrified by the end of the month. And now it all depends on the amount of balance you have in your life, and it all depends on the inner balance. So this month would be a beautiful month to work on that inner balance, to empower yourself, to build your strength, to know that you've got this, to know that you are capable. And maybe it is going off on a new adventure that really spurs things. Throughout the entire reading, whether it's the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, or the end of the month, you are going towards new paths, new directions, new creativity. For love, my phone's going like crazy here. For love and relationships, we have the Hermit. So this is really pulling ourselves inwardly. This is, it's kind of like you're going into the desert or into a cave, and you are attaching yourself to your intuition, to your higher wisdom, and thinking over what truly matters when it comes to love, when it comes to relationships, what you want to manifest in relationships through love. Now, new love coming in, well, we have the Empress, so that's probably one of the biggest signs that love will come in. And we started with the Lovers, so it's growing and deepening love. So could there be new relationships? Absolutely. Will it be a stronghold? Will it bring you balance? Will it bring you security? Absolutely. So if you meet somebody, it could be a very strong and deep relationship that you walk into. Now, the other part of the Hermit is you leave the cave and you have a plan. So you may be communicating with the partner on what the relationship needs to be going forward, how you feel the relationship needs to grow, how it needs to deepen. For, excuse me, for work, career, money, finances, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, this is a new path into abundance, absolutely. But the best part about this card is that sometimes the universe, God, your angels, your spirit guides, gives you that helping hand to move you into the new path. So pay attention to your surroundings, but more often than not, this comes in the form of gift. It could be a mentor coming in, giving you the wisdom. It could be somebody introducing you to the right person at the right time, to move you forward, to exalt you on your path. This could be a small lottery win. This could be a court settlement so that you get, maybe you need a car in order to get the job that you want, or maybe you need a new wardrobe in order to look great into the new job, new career. Maybe you need financing to start that new career, start that home-based business. That's where this comes in. So expect new beginnings when it comes to career, when it comes to work, when it comes to, this could be a raise, this could be a promotion. So expect new beginnings to happen. Expect beautiful things to start to manifest in your life when it comes to work, money, career. Absolutely. For spirituality, we have the Five of Wands. So the more that you find the joy in other people, that's truly where your spirituality will grow. And that makes sense with the Justice card and how people are being attracted to you for the balance, for the love, for the security, for the joy. So You could enhance your entire world by getting out there and meet and greet with purpose, to socialize, to find laughter and joy within groups of people. And many times when we get into a group of people, whether it's a festival or a concert, or, there's an energy, there's a vibration, and it raises our vibration, our energy. So get out there and have some fun this month. Get around people. Attach yourself to groups of people. Maybe it's like-minded people. Maybe it's a special group that you join. Maybe within the neighborhood or the community. But when this card is in spirituality, it's about growing through other people, making those connections, raising your vibration through their vibration. For health, well-being, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So there is a confidence here, but there's, with the sky the way it is, you're coming up with new ideas to raise the awareness of what you do day to day, your routine, what really brings in health and well-being into your life. This would also be a place to meditate. I see the angel there, and the angel is calling strongly. So, really think about what you do in your routine when it comes to health and well-being and growing your health and well-being. Is there something new that you need to do? Is there something that you need to go back and start doing? Is there a bad habit you need to let go of? So through meditation, through prayer, that's one way of doing it, but it's your thoughts. It's the thoughts coming in. It's gaining wisdom through your own higher wisdom, through your intuition of what you need to do in order to feel that confidence, in order to feel that vitality, in order to feel that strength going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.